in attendance last night was the only New Yorker who spends more time in court than the Knicks, President Donald Jumpshot Trump. Oh, you were there too. Okay. The city gave him a very New York welcome. Have some respect for the commander-in-chief. That's President Pussy to you. Do you know what it means to have every single person in New York booing you? Even a guy taking a shit on the subway will have one New Yorker cheering him on. What can I say? I love to see a man comfortable in his own skin. 10 years later, we're still married.
Desi Lydic calling Trump the only New Yorker who spends more time in court than the Knicks. She turns his legal troubles into an NBA joke. Then, when a fan insults him over gas prices, Desi pretends to defend him as commander-in-chief, only to hit even harder with the punchline. That's President Pussy to you. The joke works because it fake respects Trump while actually making him look publicly humiliated.
But yeah, all that incessant booing, he must have been devastated.
It was certainly amazing. It was, I think, mostly cheers.
Mostly cheers? I guess the DOJ redacted all the boos before they hit his ears. But whether you like that Trump was there or not, he is a lifelong Knicks fan, so he wasn't going to let some haters stop him from enjoying every second of the game.
During the game, President Trump appeared to fall asleep.
Sir, you can't sleep through the game. You're the president, not Game 3 referee Mark Davis. Mark, I hate you so much. I hope every time you microwave something, it's just a little bit cold in the middle.
Desi Lydic mocks Trump by turning his own confidence into the joke. When Trump claims the crowd was giving him mostly cheers, Desi quickly undercuts it, suggesting he only heard it that way because the boos were somehow redacted before reaching his ears. The joke works because it makes Trump look like someone who refuses to accept reality. Then, when he appears to fall asleep during the game, Desi paints him less like a powerful president and more like an exhausted public figure being openly laughed at. Overall, the satire makes Trump look out of touch, defensive, and publicly embarrassed.
But let's move on from New York to the only other city in the world, Los Angeles. Because Trump was also having a bad night there.
Well, a major shakeup in the race to be mayor of Los Angeles. Reality TV star Spencer Pratt, the Republican who was endorsed by President Trump, was running second for a very long time, but he fell to third place as the rest of the primary votes started coming in.
President Trump now raising unsubstantiated claims of voter fraud, posting on Truth Social, not possible for Spencer Pratt to have lost the LA runoffs after the big lead he had, rigged elections.
They're cheating on the election.
Do you have evidence to support
All I have to do is look. All I have to do is look.
All you have to do is look, people. It's right there in front of you. I know it sounds easy, but for Donald Trump, it's getting harder and harder these days.
In this segment, Desi Lydic mocks Trump by turning a small election setback in Los Angeles into a perfect example of his usual reaction whenever someone on his side loses. Instead of accepting the result, he immediately cries fraud. The joke works because Spencer Pratt was leading at first, but once more votes were counted, he dropped to third place, which is a completely normal part of an election. But Trump treats it like something impossible, simply because the outcome stopped favoring his candidate. Desi makes the satire sharper by focusing on Trump's answer when he is asked for evidence. Instead of giving proof, he says, "All I have to do is look." That line exposes the absurdity of his argument. He is basically turning his personal feeling into evidence. Desi's final joke that looking sounds easy, but for Trump it is getting harder and harder hits on two levels. It mocks both his refusal to see reality and the image of a man who can't handle losing without inventing a conspiracy. Overall, the segment makes Trump look less like a serious political leader and more like someone who calls every defeat rigged because he cannot accept being beaten.